What is up, YouTube? It is me, Tom, from the Epic Collective, and today I'm going to be bringing you Game 2 of the Championship Series of the of the MLG Winter Arena. It is the second game of this Championship Series, and it is MVP Dongregu versus MKP. MKP having the first game over Dongregu. And with that, let's get into the game. Now, last game we saw some very nice early game aggression from MKP against Dongregu, and Dongregu lost about 7 drones or so in the first bit, and that really lost him the game. And in the end, he made a push, and he knew he couldn't win. He saw the great defense of MKP. He didn't kill any SCVs, and he just was not able to pull that attack off. He tried one more time after that, and he just wasn't able to push through, especially not against. And so he put out the GG, because against a better economy Terran who had higher tech than Zergling Baneling, I mean, there's just no way you can win unless you somehow manage to micro your Banelings in such a way that they completely destroy everything. I guess if all the SCVs went to 1 and then a Baneling blew up, then he would have had a chance. But other than that, in any case, I forgot to put that up. I'm sorry. I'm learning. I'm getting better. The background noise is not. I think it's still here. I can't hear it, but Fraps is picking it up. It might be my headset making noise and my microphone's detecting that. But I'm not entirely sure. I thought it was the fans on my computer. I turned them down. They're on low. I can't turn them off for fear of destroying my computer. But I'm working on it. I promise. I might try using my brother's headset and seeing where that gets me. Everything's very standard here. What looked like a 15-16 hatch extractor. No spawning pool yet, so we're probably going to be looking at speedlings or a high-tech build. But no second extractor, so probably just speedlings. I think he won't be able to get that. He's at least not trying to get this SCV, even though it only 1 attack left. I probably would have gone for it. Yeah. It might be interesting just to see if he could sneak up and get that. He's getting really close on a lot of these SCVs. I would probably sacrifice that drone just to get that one. Delay it for a few seconds. But he's going in for the scout. He's going to see this bio. His spawning pool is about to finish. Here it is. And with that, he'll have probably 100 gas at that time, within a few seconds. I'll go to production, and he seems to be banking larva. Yeah, so I think we'll see some Zerglings, a queen, metabolic boost, and maybe some Zerglings. The drone is going back across the map, so he won't see anything from MKP for quite a while, but the orbital command is up. I believe he saw that, but he would have expected that. In any case, it's very standard, and a planetary fortress in the main isn't exactly, normal. And I have no idea what kind of cheese that would be. No idea at all. This SCV is going to die. It doesn't really see much other than standard. This might just be a mistake, but there is one drone continuing to collect, additional gas. Mules are going down at the second base at the natural for MKP. Everything's looking very standard, not much aggression. Definitely a very different game. And I don't think. I mean, I'm not seeing any additional tech. 24 Zerglings from Dongregu. So I think that we're going to be seeing a timing attack. Perhaps a Baneling bust? But I mean, MKP doesn't actually have a wall off, and so if he can if he is able to catch these Marines off guard, then I think that we could, you know, have them rush into the main, kill quite a few SCVs, and then try and take on the Marines. Dying, of course, to them eventually, but that would be enough to win the game for DRG. And it looks like these Zerglings are going to do just that, but instead going to the natural, splitting up actually, getting a very nice round on the Marines. They will fall very quickly. The Zerglings down here continuing to kill off the mules, and we see them rushing down here. The SCVs get a nice stance, but again, not perfect, and this is going to cost MKP the game. There is almost no way he can come up after this. I mean, if we look at the units lost tab, it's like I forget that. I mean, 15. It's the exact opposite of last game, with the Terran player MKP losing twice as many resources as the Zerg. And so I think that, I mean, this followed up with Greed and probably teching up with with an additional extractor going down and an evolution chamber. I think that this game is definitely in DRG's favor, and so I'm thinking that at the end of this game, DRG will be all tied up and in quite a good position. 18 more Zerglings on the way. The third base going down, about to finish. DRG is in a fabulous spot, so if this additional aggression does not work, and I don't think it will, because they'll just die against this wall, but he can just throw Zerglings at it pretty much forever. I mean, 30 supply over the Terran, with, you know, melee upgrades about to finish, and a Baneling nest going down. I think what we're going to see is a Baneling bust. Yeah, we're definitely going to be seeing a Baneling bust. 10 more Zerglings in production. No other tech that I can see. Plus, Vespian gas being banked up. I mean, that's a lot of Banelings, and they'll just rip through that very, very, very fragile wall of supply depots. I mean, 4 Banelings, 100 gas, it'll completely destroy the supply depot. Well, 5 Banelings, really. I mean, the supply depot, the bunker. Yep, and there we go. 18 Banelings in production, plus this massive Zerglings. This is game over. And I mean, there's nothing that MKP can do except the best and I think he feels it coming. He's already spreading out his forces. But I mean, looking at the units tab, he's got almost as many Banelings as he does Marines. There's just nothing he can do. This is game over. I mean, it could be GG. It's GG right here. I mean, resistance is futile. I mean, more SCVs going down. The Banelings completely destroying these Marines. Any second now, it is GG, game over. And there it is. MKP loses the second game, and it is all tied up. I'm Tom from the Epic Collective, and I wish you some happy gaming. Tune in next time for Game 3.